watching Mad Max. Fury Road. And it's, you know, doing what movies, shows, music, anything typically does to a person living a life and existing. It creates an effect of, I call the ripple effect. And in my mind, it connected a lot of dots. I wrote something down earlier and I was just like, oh, I feel like this is what the world would look like if men had their way. Without grace, a lot of war, and women being used in whichever way they deem fit. I'm going to read you my journal entry, my poem, my self-expression of what's going on internally. So give me a moment while I go get that. I've been sipping, diluted sipping with LaCroix, and obviously the stuff I got in honor and in memory of Maverick. I'm still in my mourning process, but I'm being smart about it. I'm not going anywhere. I am not going to be doing anything reckless while driving anymore, but I do need the cops to understand that you can't keep slapping the poor people with more tickets and more bills and not seeing where they're coming from and what's going on. We can only do with so much that we've been given, and the training process for driving is shit. So please work with the stupid people and stop trying to beat them down when you don't know where they're coming from. They're stupid for a reason. Hello, we made it this way. The mass populace is stupid for... Well, let's not get into that. Anyways, journal entry. Vow Made in Blood is what I titled it. In the hand of God, grace was given to restore, heal, and make way for the appointed time, the return of Christ, heaven on earth. Why did you do this to my gift to all? How could you? My grace, my heart, my body, my mind. A gift that was once given has been cut off from the hands of men. We will wait until humanity is ready to gently, kindly, respectfully honor our grace. Until then, it is stripped from men. Likewise to what was done to us, our grace. I did not much schooling, but I did try to do something to educate myself during the times that I was working several jobs. And I went to a trade school for herbology, homeopathic remedies. And my teacher was great. Mary Light was her name, and she was stern, a stoic woman, but she was a great teacher, and she had a beautiful heart, even though her outer crab exterior, a lot of people didn't know that, but she did have a big heart, and she loved animals greatly. She treated her animals great. And I respect that in a person. And she saw how hard I worked. And I also worked for her part-time to pay off half of my tuition. Anyways, she taught me something that always stuck with me. When you're foraging for herbs and plants and healing remedies to make your tincture, your infusion, your tea, because all those are healing remedies for your body. And she said if you are out foraging naturally, you know, you don't have your own garden, you're going to go try and find these plants out in the wild. The biggest plant of that herb, because you'll see where this plant is growing, okay? And it will start babies and you'll see a whole bunch of it where it's growing. She told me never touch the mother plant. Never uproot or take fully of the whole plant. Because it'll kill off the offspring. It will take that resource, that healing plant, and it won't be there anymore. I'm going 30 for 30, okay? I don't want anyone to worry. We all live through loss and pain and the tidal waves of grief. And somehow we just keep kicking. We just keep watching the virtual. We laugh at stupid things. We drink, we smoke, and somehow we just keep waking up to another day. But I want you to keep in mind that there are different dimensions, spectrums, and universes, and time periods, and all of that. Doctor Strange wasn't too far off. I just want you to know that the rapture has happened, has been happening. It's already in motion. And Mad Max is kind of a window into seeing what it looks like of a world that took the mother plant or outsourced it or abused it, manipulated it to where it was scarce amongst the land, which made everybody mad for it, using whatever means they possibly could to even get a taste. Something that couldn't be claimed and should have never been taken, but was to be respected, taken a few leaves from for what you needed for that day. Plants are very giving. They exist to be taken from, admired, and used for their healing properties, but never fully uprooted and taken away to the point of extinction. I hope you all are praying, whatever that might mean to you. I also wrote something that I think you guys might find humorous, because I did. Well, it made me feel better. I was taking out some frustration, let's just say that. I love it when I'm looking for something and I can't find it. Doesn't that make you feel so good? Okay, here. Mad at God. Fucker. Such a perv. The wind also likes being in all the nooks. JDO. Jesus dick only. Laugh my ass off. Jesus and his rebel heart gets me going. Poop on God, though. For real. I'ma yell at him for writing this shit show. Eat shit, shit bricks. I hope you guys enjoy Mad Max, because that's what it looks like when you take from the mother plant and don't give it water, nutrition, kindness, acceptance, a place for it to feel safe. Also wanted to share something that is a ripple effect from Doctor Who, because I love Doctor Who, and where is the doctor? Um, was the episode, I don't know what it's called, but I'm sure you can look it up. I'm pretty sure it was with, it was before David Tennant. No, it was David Tennant, wasn't it? Love him. The turtle, of when the humanity was riding on the turtle and they had cut into its brain and were zapping it to continue to make it keep going until they finally found a new planet to populate, because obviously human race destroyed the planet Earth they were from, and they found this giant floating turtle in space and decided to jump on its shell, and they thought that turtle was going to kick them off, I guess, not that it showed anything like that, and they decided to torture it to take them to safety, to freedom, to prosperity, to a new world. Well, anyways, if you watch that episode, I'll sum it up, and basically the doctor found out that that turtle loved children, it loved humanity, and it purely existed for humanity to jump on the back of it to bring it to safety. And they abused it. And everyone chose to forget, to have their memory wiped until they found that new planet, so they didn't have to acknowledge the abuse they were causing this turtle. That sole purpose was created to take them home, to a new home. And they're too blind to see that. Can we stop taking advantage of something beautiful? Of the ship that's coming for us to jump in on? I think we've taken that pirate mentality a little too far. And no person, man, woman, however you want to identify, is owed to you. I don't care what your mom or your dad told you. A person cannot be given to you. And you cannot claim them for yourself. I'm going to have a couple more sippy sips, finish Mad Max, and taking on the waves of grief. I thought maybe someone out there would like to hear from me. Everything is well. I'm going 30 for 30. I have resolve. I don't think I have to say anything else.